y'all, it's your girl Keisha. I know I haven't done a video with you guys in a while, but sis be busy. I told you I'd be busy. I'd be doing stuff. Anyway, I did want to take the time out to show y'all, like formally show y'all my new backdrop. It started as a joke. When we had did our last video in my little office space, I actually had the green background, and Henry was like, "This Keisha's house." So it turned into a joke. It was a joke at first, but now it's my new backdrop. And I'm sure y'all seen his backdrop because he's been dropping more videos than I have. As you can tell, he's the more creative one, and we always need somebody to balance us out. So that's cool. Hopefully he's entertaining y'all because he tends to entertain a lot of people that we come into contact with. So I guess we kind of like balance each other out because I'm more of like a introvert and then he's more of an extrovert. But anyway, I decided to do this video today because I was actually on my way home from work and I was just thinking, and I thought it would be a good thing, a good topic to discuss. So, at the end of this video or during the video, whatever, comment below and let me know what type of parent you are. Do you gentle parent, or are you like aggressive? You know, stuff like that. For me, believe it or not, I don't think I'm a gentle parent. I'm more of a blunt parent. I say whatever comes to my mind, and you know, I think it's to the point now that I have the same like personality with everybody, even my kids, that sometimes they don't even pay me no attention, especially if I'm like stressed or something like that. They don't pay me no mind, y'all. But they do respect me. Like if it's something that I want done, they're gonna do it. But if I'm just like ranting about something, 9 times out of 10 they'll listen, but then they'll be like, "Oh, should be okay," and then they'll go on about their business. So I say all that to say, it's different ways that you can get through to your kids without, you know, being mean to them, obviously, but you know, without being so aggressive to them. For the most part, my kids do anything I ask them to do. They do very well in school, so I have no complaints. I also keep an open line of communication with them, you know, because they're humans just like we are. And, you know, sometimes, like when I was younger, you know, I was always told, well, I'm the parent and you're the kid. And, you know, it's kind of like you don't give your child a voice. So for me, you know, I always ask them, are they okay, how they're feeling. If it's something that I felt like I might have went about the wrong way, I do apologize to them and let them know, you know, that I was wrong. And or, you know, I ask them, how did something make them feel. Like I always try to communicate with them and ask them, you know, because I want them to feel heard. It's too much going on in this world, too many kids and people suffering from depression and, you know, ending their being because they feel like nobody's listening to them or they're not being heard. And I don't want to be, you know, that type of person that make anybody feel like they're not being heard. So, you know, I try to keep an open line of communication, especially now that well, I've had a teenager for a while now, but when my daughter, my oldest, she's 15 now, she'll be 16 in December. But when, you know, she became of age, more like when she became a teenager, and you know, going to middle school and meeting all these different people that are coming from different schools and stuff, I wanted her to be able to express to me how she feels. If something is bothering her at school or something like that, I wanted her to be able to do that. And I had to figure out what was effective for her. Like, you know, everybody doesn't receive information the same. Everybody doesn't take things the same. So I had to get a feel for her and how she expresses herself. And then I wanted to meet her there and let her know that she could talk to me about anything. I don't care how crazy she thinks it is. I want to know about it. Same with my son. My son, he'll be 10 this month. And he'll be in the double digits. But I've always told him, like, anything you want to say to me, you say it. I don't care how you feel that I might react. Like, if you feel like you need to get it off your chest, you tell me. And I don't like when people say, don't be a tattletale. Don't. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Because I'm like, tell me everything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what it is. It can be as small as somebody took your Cheerios out your little bag, or as big as, you being bullied. So I want to know. Like, I don't care what it is. Tell me what it is. I cannot stand when somebody says don't tell. Like, I can't stand it. So anyway, I say all that to say, like, when I was growing up, I didn't have like a bad childhood or anything like that, but I was raised by my father. So with that being said, men, especially masculine men, my dad, he did not express himself like at all. Like, he never said I love you or anything like that. As I got older, I realized that his love language is acts of service. So, he might not say, well, now that he's older, he'll say it, but like growing up, he wouldn't say it. So it's like you have to be mindful of what he does, and then you'll be like, okay, you know what I mean? So I had to learn that with my dad, because at one point when I was younger, I just felt like, why is he being so mean to me? But he wasn't being mean, but I felt like it because that's not my love language. I liked someone to tell me they love me and stuff like that. I'm not really touchy-feely, but, I will accept a hug or something like that, words of affirmation, things like that. And being raised by a man is different because you're female, so you kind of want something soft. As far as my mom, she tells me, she's always told me I love you. She does things, out the kindness of her heart and things like that. So my mom and dad, they parented totally different. So I think I have a little bit of both of them in me, because I'm still not touchy-feely, but I will hug my kids and kiss them and tell them I love them, but not for too long. Like, that's enough. Like, I love you, but get off me. I just wanted to give y'all a little rundown of my thoughts today while I was on the way home. So drop in the comments below how you guys parent, or how you guys grew up. How did your parents parent you? I think I want to talk a little bit more about this in another video, because there's a lot of ground to cover as far as parenting, not just like the emotional part. So you guys just remember to like, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, follow us on all of our social medias. And again, we will be doing a lot of giveaways and things like that on our social sites. So if you're not following those sites, make sure you do so if you want some free stuff. But that's all I have for now, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all.